Anyway, Lank on Leeds. Here we go.
Interesting times.
Yes, 3-0 win. Very good, very convincing win. I've seen the highlights. Again, I did not watch it. I was very busy. I watched the extended highlights. All 3 goals were beautiful. All I will say, if you are a fellow Leeds fan, is calm the foot down. We are, 8 games in? Let's just woosah a second. I am the pessimistic Leeds fan. I was there on the night of the semi-finals playoffs. I was there. I know what it feels like to be getting excited about doing something good. Let's just all calm down. Let's just all be level-headed, breathe, and just take it one game at a time. One game at a time. Coming up against Watford, I didn't really know what to expect. Our record against Watford's horrible. It brings back memories of fucking Millennium Stadium when we failed to get promoted. But need I worry, because we were fucking exceptional. Like, literally exceptional. Rutter played amazing. Pirot played amazing. Pirot's just one of those strikers that it's like... Yeah, he is a striker. He's not playing as a striker for us. He's playing more of a number 10, which I don't like. I prefer both of them side by side. But Pirot is like that goal sniffer. He's always in the right place at the right time. He just pops up. That's what you need. I think that's something we've been missing for a long time with Senor Violin fingering his fucking self and his violins up and down pitch while he's supposed to be scoring goals.
Got another assist.
Well, that's it. Dan James is the most assist-worthy player in the championship so far.
I actually rate him, yeah.
Why? Because he can run fast?
Something Rashford. Enough said.
Fuck it. Yeah. My allegiance to Dan James is still out. He turned us down once, went to Scum. Well, he didn't turn us down, but he ended up going to Scum instead of coming to us, and then came to us. That's no. Biggest thing for me is, I know a lot of my friends questioned this signing. Sam Byram is one of our own. He left. He got a bit of success in Premier League. He come back. And I'll be honest with you, he's probably been one of the best players so far this season. He's great going forward. He comes back. He pops up with an assist here, a goal there. That header, I mean, it was unmarked by a mile, but like still to be able to just knock it in like he did, I'm all for it. When I saw that he come back, I was like, I'm glad to have one of our own back. He left in amicable ways, so that's always better. People who don't leave in amicable ways, he who shall not be named, shall fuck off and never be seen again. But yeah, let's just all take it one game at a time. I enjoyed it. Again, like I says, our record against Watford is not great. The team just seemed to be bonding very well. Even the substitutes, what is it? Is it Jaden Anthony? Yeah, Jaden Anthony, when he come on, he looked a threat going forward. He was sticking his foot in, all sorts of stuff. It's, yeah, I'm glad, because it felt for a long time that we hadn't had that team camaraderie. I'm still sceptical of the centre-halves. Cooper, as much as I love him for being a captain and like being Mr. Leeds, he's old, he's subject to injuries, he's subject to mistakes. Pascal, oh God, when he had his great Carly hair, it was immense in the Premier League. And when he cut his hair and it all went to tits, I think there's still a player in there, but he seems so nervous at times and it scares me. And I'd rather have like Charlie Cresswell playing. It just makes more sense to me. Start bleeding him now, or start blooding him now. Let him fucking play. He's going to be the future captain. You've given him a number 5 shirt for a reason. He's not playing. Also, Blue texts me later on that day and says that Everton and Crystal Palace are sniffing around Archie Gray. Please.
What I did.
Please. You wouldn't even tempt us with £100 million bid. That kid is one of the highest regarded players to come from our academy. that I can pretty much think of for a long time. Milner one that highly regarded coming out of academy. Smith one Smith were rumours about Smith, Woodgate,
Rio?
stuff like that. Rio want an academy player? What are you, dickhead?
I don't know.
They were at West Ham.
I'm just, oh shit, yeah. I'm just listing old Leeds players.
But yeah, Archie Gray's not going anywhere. Eddie Gray, well, any Gray would slap his face off if he had his head turned. Plus, I think the fans would revolt. Him and Ampadu in that holding midfield role was great. I think it's still, well, they're both young, still a lot to go. What were his? Kamara played. He looked solid. Didn't do all exciting, but I mean, you need that sort of person. That Angolo, Kante, Lou will know. You don't need a fucking 7.5, 8 rating. You just need a steady fucking 6'8", 6'9" sort of rating. And that's all you need in an older midfielder. So, I mean, things are looking up for game week 8. So let's, we'll end that hot and high. Game week 8, yeah, we're good. Good. Let's just take game week 9 as game week 9, and we'll go from there.
Speaking of, Nonto might be staying as well, like on a long-term basis.
Yeah, Nonto. Snaky Boy has not got a fucking clue whether he wants to commit or commit. No, I had to stop myself there. Whether he wants to commit to the club or not commit to the club, I'm still bracing for him doing exactly what he did in the summer in January. If any other Leeds fan is not bracing for him and they think he's going to stay, even if he signs a new contract, I still think he's going to try and force his way out of the club. I'm just waiting for it because I will be proven right once again. But yeah, speaking of game week 9, it is quite a big game. They've not been in scintillating form recently, but away at Southampton, early kickoff. Excuse me, on the Saturday, 12:30 kickoff on Saturday. Form guide sort of goes out of rule here because we've won some, they've won some, we've drawn some. It's been up and out and all over the place. Southampton have just won their first game in 4 though, so that's something.
Have they?
Yeah. They lost 4 on bounce before their win against QPR at the weekend.
I think I beat at the weekend.
Oh no, sorry. I'm looking at it the wrong way around.
I'm looking at it and I'm like 99% sure because I've watched the game.
I got it right one way or another. Why are we going from left to right to left? Okay, so anyway, yes, Southampton have lost 4 on the bounce. That's what I meant. And we are win draw. But yeah, it's a long way to go down. Southampton are still...
They're a glass cannon, very much.
Yeah. They have got speed and power. And if you're a Jeremy Clarkson fan, speed and power cures all. Unless it's the last 4 games. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how we cope with that speed and power, especially if we put like Cooper and Stroik at back. They're not the most mobile of centre halves. So that'll be something. But yeah, currently sit in 6th place. We've got Sunderland and Hull just above us. Cardiff, Norwich just below us. Fair few teams around there on similar points. Leicester are still somewhat not romping away with it. They're equal points to Ipswich and Preston.
Preston have been a surprise, actually.
Yeah, Preston are 1 point off Leicester, Ipswich 21 and Preston 20. But yeah, like Lou said a couple of episodes, it is definitely a marathon and not a sprint. So let's all just keep us cool heads on. If you're a Leeds fan, we sort of go tits up around Christmas, New Year's time, and then again in like April time. So let's just, let's go one game at a time. And that's all I've got to say. Lank on Leeds. It is what it is. Good game. And let's move on. Let's keep his heads level.